Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge, here to give you the news. Let's get into it. So let's start with the main news, which is in regards to Reece James. So it was initially reported yesterday by Sam_365. He usually gives out the Chelsea lineups, 1 hour 15 minutes before they usually come out. He had reported that Reece James has had an injury issue, so a knee injury issue, I should say, in particular, and that he may not be going to do the pre-season tour. And it's been confirmed now by Simon Johnson of The Athletic. He's like the tier one reliable in regards to Chelsea stuff. Like, he's got in the know. Him and Toomey are like literally like, they know the stuff that's happening at the football club. They usually don't report anything until it's basically final, much like how David Ornstein usually does it. And they basically confirmed that the Reece had a knee scare because he felt a little bit of pain on there, but they've already done the MRI scan and the other scans they need to do, and his knee is fine and cleared, and he's going to be going on the pre-season tour. But again, remember, this is why we brought Malo Gusto to the football club, who's a young 20-year-old guy who's got a similar amount of talent to Reece James, very good attacking, very good in defence. This is why we brought him in, because if Reece James gets injured, we have someone to fall back on that is as good, if not better, and that will make sure to compete with Reece James to make sure that he remains in full form and fitness. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is on Ryan Cherki. My favourite player. We keep on talking about this guy every single time on the on the channel. Well, it's been revealed by Simon Johnson again, another tier one Chelsea source who I've been talking to you guys about just recently in regards to the Reece James news, that Chelsea are really interested in Ryan Cherki, and that it seems that they're going to be exploring trying to get him. As I said to you guys before, Bobby Vincent, he's also revealed that Chelsea are negotiating like PT personal terms, I believe, with his entourage. So, and he's open to move, and Ryan Cherki is also open to moving to Chelsea Football Club. So listen, man, as long as you can get the personal terms done, and with our relationship with Leon as well, it will be a lot more easier for us to get a deal done there, in my opinion. Maybe around about again the €40 million mark. And then, we're lovely jubbly in that one. So, hopefully we can get Ryan Cherki. You guys know my thoughts on him. I love the player. He's got a high ceiling. He can, if he's developed on the potch, he could be one that we can have for a long time under our belt. So, at the end of the day, bro, Ryan Cherki, let's make sure we get him. Simple as that. I know the Leon manager, or I think it's the Leon CEO, was saying, "Oh, listen, we need to keep these guys. They're not ready for the big clubs." But hey ho, man, we've got the dough, we've got the money. If you put it on the table, these guys will accept it. These guys, as I've said to you guys before, Leon are under some FFP issues. They literally have their wage budget, transfers all controlled by the French, I think, financial body. So at the end of the day, Leon, you gotta have to expect any dough that we put on the table. Simple as that. Let's move on to the next topic, which is on Matthias Franco. As you know, Chelsea have been looking at him, and I think the fee was around about 20 million. I told you guys yesterday that there was some form of an issue in regards to the sell-on percentages that Flamenco had, and then other youth clubs that he's been at before Flamenco also had, and that had been taking a long time to happen. But it seems that now, from like tier one sources in Brazil, that Chelsea have basically said no to Franco, and that they're not going to be pursuing him any further. So it seems that the Franco deal was off. And because of the Franco deal being off, it now makes sense why the Cherki stuff has been coming out more and more, and why that seems to be the thing that's going to be happening now. Because that's a lot more of an easier deal to happen. Again, with the Brazilians, with the one you're trying to get the Brazilian players, South American players in general, there's always these sale percentages. It's a bit harder for you, to get these deals done. They take longer. So again, we're getting Cherki is the way, and I'm a big fan of Cherki, as you guys know. I said that in the previous one. So listen, Franca, it's not a big loss at the end of the day. We were still spending £20 million on him, which was going to be a big amount, whether we like it or not. Either way, so hey ho, looks like Franca's not coming. Now let's move on to the next topic, which is on Christopher Nkunku. He's back in training now. No, I shouldn't say really back in training. He's done his first training session now at the football club. He's joined the training. Gallagher's joined training as well. Kepa's joined training, and I believe Ampadu also joined training. So they pretty much the whole squad is here. The problem right now, really, for me, is just the income is down. We still need to get that Caicedo deal done. There's nothing really that's come out yet. On that one, we need to be making sure that Cherki comes in as soon as possible. All of these other guys that we do need to come in, we need to come in ASAP. So at the end of the day, man, we need to speed up. We need to speed up, in my opinion. The transfers that are coming in. I get that we look at these guys at pre-season as well, but we also need to identify the guys that we know we have to be coming in now. You know, the ones that we are judging by preseason, then we can wait for. I understand that completely. But the ones that we do know we need to get those deals across the line as quickly as possible. So let's move on to two more topics I've got for you. Let's start with the Caicedo one. Apparently, his entourage is getting a bit irritated about how long negotiations are taking. But again, you know, and I think it's again a 50-50 thing. Part of the problem is Brighton are holding firm for whatever they're looking for, and Chelsea at the same time are prolonging the issue. You know, whether listen, either you accept their terms or you try to give them, you know, terms that are slightly lower that you know they will still accept. You know, I mean that's pretty much all you have to do, Chelsea Football Club as well. So again, I think it's just a two-sided issue. We need to be doing better on our side, you know, making sure that, you know, we are absolutely clear on the issue that, listen, Chelsea, this is what we can offer you. They'll tell us what they want. Listen, let's come to the middle. If they don't want to come to the middle, but you know you want the player, I'm afraid at that time you gotta have to take the L. You gotta take the L on that one, in my opinion. You have to, because you know at the end of the day, it's our fault that we put ourselves in this position. Either that, or again you look at someone else, you know, to get a deal done. Because I do agree, like we're flying out on Monday, like we don't have Caicedo done yet. We should be getting him done today, if not tomorrow. And you know, unless you know after this video, which is being recorded at 5 p.m, unless something miraculous happens at 10 p.m, which I'm doing another video on, nothing's happening right now. So listen, man, we need to get this stuff sorted out as soon as possible, and that is pretty much really it on the Caicedo news. But now let's move on to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Listen, man, I know a lot of people forgot that he's still at the football club, but he is still here. You know, he's still rolling. He still plays for our football club, definitely for sure. So apparently Marseille are coming in for him. Matteo Morato on his live stream that he has on Twitch, which is for Relevo, you can actually see that, but unless you don't speak Spanish, it's gonna be quite hard for you. They don't have like, you know, closed captions which you translate usually to English. So at the end of the day, he said that Marseille are interested in him, and it seems that, you know, it's been confirmed by Sky Sports that Marseille are genuinely interested in him. So again, it's going to be quite interesting to see if they're able to stump up the money, which I do believe they can. Marseille is quite a rich club. Let's not get that twisted. But you know, are they going to be able to do the wages as well? That's another question. Are they going to come in for a loan with an option? Are they going to be coming with a buy with a salary for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? We will see. In, you know, at the end of the day, you know, with Aubameyang, we need to get him over. But again, you know, because we've gotten the majority of our sales done already, I don't think it necessarily, we can take our time with the outgoings anyway. You've only got Lukaku to deal with, really, Cho and Aubameyang, in my opinion. The other ones, you know, I'll wait and see approach. If we get a good offer for them, they can move on. But again, with Aubameyang, listen, man, if we can get a good deal for him, if we can make it happen, let's make it happen. It's really as simple as that. And that's pretty much the news so far. One thing I will say though, and I'm going to be quite honest, I do like the fact that we've been a bit more silent in terms of news when it comes to Chelsea Football Club. You know, we're not hearing any snitches around. We're not hearing about, you know, Chelsea are going to be discussing in the next 24 hours. The only thing we're hearing about is when Chelsea really brief in regards to outgoings. You know, you can see that really with the Lukaku news, where we are doing a lot of the long work, a lot of the hard work in regards to that. Oops, sorry. But in regards to that, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I do like the fact that we're being competent, we're being silent. You know, we only release some news when we want to. But Chelsea, in regards to, again, with the incomings, I've said this earlier in the video, but I do think the ones that we do need and that we have to have done, we need to get them done by Monday. They need to be done by Monday, so that at least they're on the plane, playing for us in Wrexham, playing for us in preseason. You know, I know a lot of people don't take preseason seriously, but I do. For me, that's the training manual where the manager can implement some of these tactics, and then we can see if these guys are ready or not. Simple as that, man. So let's hope that this gets done. Caicedo deal gets done as quickly as possible. If the Cherki deal is the one that we're going for, let's get that done as soon as possible as well. I feel like that would be quite easy deal to get done anyway. So let's get those two deals done, because we know we need those positions anyway. We need a backup 10, and we do need someone to be alongside Enzo Fernandez. And I do think we need another midfielder, but again, I think that's probably going to be happening midway through after that. So again, please guys, you know, please Chelsea Football Club, let's get these deals done. It's really just that simple, guys. Let's get these deals done. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, that is the video for today. Please make sure again to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We're on 255 subscribers. Let's get to 270 subscribers, please. 270 subscribers, please. That is all. Thank you for coming along and watching. And as always, remember to stay blue.